Well, hello again. I'm bringing you this time two guests who have an amazing story to tell, Clint and Penny Bragg. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, Ron.
And we talked about in my book your MMRs, your mini marriage retreats. I love that concept, but I want people to know just real briefly your story about being married less than 2 years, divorced for 11, and now back for over 20. I just hit some highlights there, but what's up with that?
Well, it's pretty wild, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. So basically, Penny and I were married. We had a great romance and courtship, and we got married in front of our friends and family, and we were going pretty strong. But then after less than 2 years, Penny and I, there was a distance growing between us, and we split.
We did, and when we split up, it was like the parting, of a great match that just, he went his way, I went my way. It was just.
But I really didn't want to be divorced. Yeah. It was Penny that had pulled away from me, and I did everything I could to keep her there. But all the efforts and everything that I did was useless because
I was on the fast track to end the marriage for a number of reasons, and I never thought we'd see each other again. No. Especially the way, and I fess up, I take a lot of the responsibility, although we know we were both a part of it. I was the one that took action and left. So we didn't see one another for 11 years. We didn't talk to each other. After the divorce papers were signed. That was it, Ron.
Right. You had no children, so there was no need to. And Clint, you moved all the way from California to Florida, and again, no contact. And then all of a sudden, you reconnect after 11 years.
Yeah, what happened was that Penny had written a letter after about 10 and a half years, and she was repairing her life. And what happened was that I was the last person that she reconciled with. In other words, she wanted to say she was sorry for the way that she left our marriage, and she hoped that I was having a good life and everything. And so at the end of her letter, she just said, would you please just, we didn't have social media back then. It was phone or letters. And so she told me, write me a letter, and I didn't write letters. So I gave her a call. She wasn't there the first time, but I called back later that night, and we had about a 5-hour conversation.
And that letter was written, Clint mentioned repairing my life. I was going through some counseling and really kind of healing. And it was to bring closure. It wasn't to break our relationship open. So we really didn't see it coming. And, people believe different things, and everyone has a right to believe what they wish, but we believe that was God that definitely put us back together in that right moment. And within 6 months of that phone call, we were remarried. Now we've been remarried almost 15 years.
Yeah.
So, or 16, almost
16. Yeah. I'm the bad person. She doesn't.
And you go around the country instilling hope in people and telling them that they can have reconciliation. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's end it right there, because I hope we've whetted people's appetites to get more information. How can they do that?
You can contact us on our website. It's inverseministries.org.
Okay, and I put that in the book, of course, as well. But tell me your books real quick. You've written 2, I believe, or more.
2, and another one on the way. Marriage on the Mend, reconciling your relationship. Or divorce or separation. It's really about the first 5 years of our reconciliation. And then our new book, Your Marriage, God's Mission. And we're excited about helping couples find what their purpose is together.
All right. I love it. I never get tired of hearing your story, folks. And I'm glad we've had a chance today to share it with some others. Folks, I'm telling you, get in touch with Clint and Penny, inverseministries. Was it org, did you say? Org. And get their book, Marriage on the Mend. You'll hear more of the story. There's plenty more to tell. I hope you'll do that. Thanks, Clint and Penny. Appreciate you.
Thank you,
bet.
Ron.
Take care, Ron.
Bye-bye.